Hello everybody, back again. I don't know if you can tell or not, but this guy right down here, right here, new logo. Uh, Spent the day making that up. Yes, that is a Sasquatch playing hockey. You know, yes, it sometimes you just have to go with something crazy and out of the ordinary. Today, just a few things thrown around here. I've got a new microphone mount. This is like an actual one, like you see at podiums and stuff. This is the real deal. It has a 20-pound weight limit on it. I'm still waiting for the adapter for this side and the adapter for this side because they are massive and they don't fit my microphone stand here, because right now, I mean, all I'm using is multiple of those little ball mounts. I've got like 3 of them on there because it's what I had at the time, and that's why the microphone just sits right here. This is as long as it is. It's literally, that long. So I mean, that's as far as I go. But with this on there, I mean, I'll I'll actually have the microphone able to be like in front of me, where I want it to be. But I've got stuff galore. My new PowerAd Pro, 50,000 milliamp hour. This thing has tons of stuff on it. I mean, they break it down into power display. Output 1, 5 volt, 3.4 amp. Output 2 is 22.5 watt supercharger. Output 3 is the same. Type C is 65 watt input and 65 watt output, so you can really charge this thing fast. And then the micro USB is 18 watt input only. And this is how big it is. I mean, they show on screens, the thing is like as big as a suitcase. But the S22 Ultra, it's smaller than that. I mean, I gotta hide it behind it, but it is a brick. It is a brick, and you hold the button, and you got a flashlight. I mean, big bright flashlight. Hold the button down, light goes off. Has a good display. There's your USBs, and then your inputs at the bottom. So outputs on top, inputs on the bottom. But your let's see, where is it? Yeah, the USB-C is an input and output. This one's only input. So far, this it's bulky, yes. Has a handle, so you can use it like a lantern for some reason. Why would you want to? But you can put a carabiner on there and let it hang from your pack as you're charging your phone or whatever. My biggest things so far is that, but then I also picked up one of these, the BG3 power bank grip by Ulanzi, whatever the hell they want to call themselves. This one's 10,000 milliamp hour. Now I've already mounted it to my new tripod. This is one of those tripods for the monopods, but I have converters, so I converted it over to quarter 20 so that I can still use it as intended, as a hand grip charger. But also, I can set it on a table and not worry about my stuff falling over. Now, the whole reason why I did that is because where did I put it now? That's what happens. I put stuff down and I can't remember where I put it. But basically, the tripod that comes with this is only like that. So you have this little like 4-inch like platform. This is, that is a big platform, Your camera's not going to get tipped over. It's not going to get knocked over being on this at all. And they are secure legs. And it's got a bumper on the bottom, so if you're using it on an extended pole, you can still balance it on that pole and use it like a normal one. But the main reason why I got this booster, this power grip, is because of this. Now, I haven't even taken it out of the box yet. I wanted to do that on camera to see what all we got. Because if I open this up and this thing is a piece of shit, you're going to know the moment it happens. It's not going to be one of those, oh, I opened it up and, then I put it back in the box and then I told you that it was great. It's like, I tried. I emailed every thing. I've sent them messages. I was like, hey, there's literally 2 videos of this on YouTube from you guys. One of them can't even be seen in this country. The other one is just a slideshow, basically. But it's got all kinds of, it says 5K at 30 frames per second, which I doubt it. 3250 milliamp hour, 120 degree wide angle, 180 degree flip, Steadicam, landscape and portrait, AEL, night vision, 8x slow motion, and time lapse. So, I mean, it's all written in spaghetti noodles, so I can't read the stuff on the back. But let's cut into this here using my new knife from where is it? Where's the damn label at? There it is. Tactiman. There it is. Now you've got your knife, you've got scissors on this side, then you've got your saw, serrated blade, bottle opener, and can opener, along with a cord stripper. Okay, opening it up. Okay, out of the box comes with a nifty little case. Hard-sided, so that's decent. I mean, they don't give out a lot of these hard-sided cases anymore. They give you like a little zippered pouch or a pull drawstring pouch for a lot of stuff, and it's cheesy, and it shows how cheap you are. And it is the textured. It is textured, so you do have that. But let's see what it looks like. Ooh, foam padding. You've got, let's see, we've got our micro USB. It is a SanDisk Extreme. Let's see, 32 gigabytes. V30 HC. You've got your card reader, multi-port card reader. But there it is. I was about to say they don't have the micro on there, but you've got multiple disc reader on that side, 2 of them on that side. Yeah, that's nice. I've got a bunch of them, but you can never have too many, I guess. You've got your charging cord, and there's your camera. Fits in there nice and snug, has its own spot, and it is a formed case. So it's not like it just sits in there like a box. Ooh, wow. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it is a small camera. It is, pretty decent size. I mean, for something, where you're just kind of like this, or let's see, yeah, okay. Okie dokie. Yeah, so take that off. Let's see. Power button. Ooh. Starts up right away. Starts up right away. Let's see. Ooh, that is a crisp click. Let's see if I can. Look how fast that is. That is quick. That is quick. That is a nice design. I like that. Ooh, nice. On off with the infrared. Color. Let's see. Here's your color. Here's your infrared. I'm going to be playing with this quite a bit, and this is a touch screen. So let's see. Ooh, I can swipe for different. It's wide, ultra wide, different types. 4K at 30. A bunch. Oh wow. You know, I'm excited. I am excited about this. I mean, you've got all kinds of different. I mean, this is nice. This is touchscreen. Let's see what we got here. I don't know if you can pick up on the little beeps and everything. That is nice. Comes with a nice display. Oh, hey, it does automatically flip and invert the image. See, you got there. So it automatically. That is nice. It automatically inverts the image as it flips over. I like that. That is nice. Let's see. That is cool. I like this. I mean, this does not feel cheesy or chintzy at all. The way this feels is like Jesus. I cannot think of the company's name. The Nikon. This feels like a Nikon camera. It really does. I mean, that is amazing. Hold on. I mean, this feels amazing. I am actually like super shocked. Like, I thought that this camera was going to show up and be, you know, just a cheesy, lightweight piece of plastic, but this has an actual motor in it. I really hope that picks up on the motor. I mean, that is. I can push the button. I mean, I could be recording and then flip it over and record myself. I like that. This is amazing. And I'm going to be playing with this pretty much all night long. Now, one photo that they never showed was the bottom here. So, yeah, you've got quarter 20, and it looks like microphone and speaker are right on the bottom. Let's see. They don't show this opens, so because the picture doesn't show. Here, I gotta do. Where's the button? There it is. Okay, it says goodbye when you turn it off. It's cute. Yeah, here's the side here. Now it only shows USB on this side, so I was like, okay, that where does the other part go? What about that? Okay, you open it up. You have micro USB and microphone. It has the 3.5 millimeter microphone jack, so I can use my my good microphones on this camera. That right there, big time help. Because if your microphone's on the bottom for this camera, then it kind of throws it off when you're putting it on a mount, because most mounts cover up that bottom. So that right there helps out. They never showed the bottom of this. So let's see. Yeah, you can see the bottom here. That's where your microphone is, and that's where your speaker is. So when I do my videos and stuff, this will be on here, snugged up, so I can do my filming. I can do my filming with this, and I can have my power pack going into here, and I can attach my other microphone, my exterior microphone, to it for a boom mic. And because it has infrared, it can be used for paranormal, crypto, anything. I mean, that is, man, I am, ooh, you know, people love getting new gear all the time, and it's like, this was my one big thing for myself, you know, camera-wise, this year. Last year, I got that really expensive camera, but this was something that I wanted, something small, something little. I can just, you know, sit. Look, I mean, it sits all on its own. Granted, it looks like it's tipping, but that's because my camera's a little wonky right now, and I have it on stuff. But yeah, I mean, here, let's see if I put that there. Yeah, look, I can set this up. And I've got an extension coming that'll go on here, which will raise it up even higher, so I can like actually have, you know, the ability to set this down and still record and everything. But I mean, that is freaking awesome. Yes, you're getting the reflection of my TV. I have video paused, but I mean, this camera, for the money that I spent on it, this is amazing. I'll have to do a bunch of like videos. I mean, you've got the Sidekick Click, like the old phones, but this thing feels like a Canon or a Nokia or whatever like actual digital camera. It is built. I mean, it is tough, and this upper arm, this is steel. That's steel. So there is a steel frame in here, and from what I can hear of the motor in here, that's probably some steel gearing too. And then when you flip this open, the whole back is steel. That's all steel. So this is not some cheap little hunk of plastic. This thing is built, and I am really, really shocked that they're just setting it up for, you know, just one thing. Oh, hey, look at that! It has an actual HD port next to. That is the mini HD plug right there next to the USB, or not USB, but micro SD card slot. That is awesome. They don't say any of this stuff on their ad or on their website or anything. They just kind of said, you know what? We'll let people buy it and figure it out on their own. And you know what? People don't just buy stuff to figure it out on their own, except for stupid people. So, I mean, that is awesome. That is, I mean, out of all the cameras I own, I'm gonna say that this is my favorite. And the only camera I have, the only camera that I have that I like more than this one is my new, camera, my actual digital DSLR. But that one, I mean, I spent over $1,000 for that, I spent almost $1,500 for it, and I still want to get the $400 lens for it. But I mean, this is insanely cool. I am shocked. I don't know. That is cool. I like it. That is awesome. We're gonna have to do a lot of playing around here, because that is awesome. I like it. You've got manual, I'm guessing, and other stuff on here. I mean, that is freaking awesome. I'm gonna throw this thing on the charger and get it fully charged up and whatnot. Now it says that you can operate it and record while charging, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I mean, so far, so good. You know, for $200, you know, that's pretty good. I mean, if you spend, you know, $300 on a camera or $200 on a camera, it should work. It should be pretty damn pretty damn sturdy. I mean, none of this cheap stuff, I guess. But I mean, I don't have like the biggest of hands, but that's pretty decent size right there. I mean, you've got, do it that way. Yeah, pretty decent size. I mean, next to a big ass head like mine. But I mean, I can't complain. I really can't. But you know, as I said, I've got to do a whole bunch more videos with it before I can actually say that it is good enough for us. I want to make sure that the community knows that it is good or bad for whatever reason. I want people to know that something works before I put my name on it. So, signing off for now. I'll see you guys later, and hopefully my later is going to be shot on this. Okay, here's my first test of the infrared on this camera. I'm standing here, blacked out room. The only thing on right now is my TV, but it's on a dim screen. Just wanted to see what it would look like through the camera here. Let's see. I'll flip it around this way. And let's see. Oh. Okay, let's do a few things here. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. Looks like oh, okay, okay. Okay, that's what that is. Okay. So if I push that in, what is it? Okay, eyes. Oh, there it is. Okay, there is a zoom feature. Okay. Okay, I was trying to figure stuff out here. Let's see. So it'll do up and down. It'll look straight up or look straight at you, as long as that's when you started. Let's see, zoom. That. Let's see, I'll turn it off of night vision. Okay, so that's what it looks like turning off of night vision in a room with just a TV running. That's night vision on. And let's see if I can Yeah, still. Let's see. I guess I'm gonna have to turn it off, stop recording, and then go back to recording, flipping it over, so it won't record and flip at the same time. Okay. Okay, now it's facing away from me. That's the infrared on. I mean, it's got pretty damn good distance on that infrared. I mean, good Lord. You can see everything. That is nice. Now let's see if I can do the. Nope, still only goes straight up. So what I'm seeing is I can keep the camera down or facing straight up and hold the camera down below me and record. Okay, so that's interesting. And here we are with the light on, and this is the video that you're getting from the camera as it sits. This is me holding it, you know, not even like a bent arm. My arm's at around, you know, 40, 45. It's not a 90-degree bend. So, I mean, if I do a 90-degree bend, I'm like really close up. But this is arm's length away, basically. Yes, that's the box this came in. So, yeah, it's pretty damn good. And I can click this button, and I can zoom in, and I can talk to you guys like this, and I can get real close, or I can get farther away. Close, far, close, far. Now, I don't know how the audio is going to sound because I'm using the device's audio. The device itself has its own microphone, it has its own stuff and whatnot, so I don't know. But I've already recorded a couple videos on this, so we'll all know what's going on, so to speak. And I mean, I can't think of anything that I can complain about right now with this. So far, so good. Now, if there is an issue with your camera, tip your screen slightly, and right behind the you know, if you're holding it in your right hand, right where your thumb is, underneath the screen, there's a little hole. That is your reset button. They tell you to download this thing, and it'll give you information on their website of, you know, how to use it. But I'm gonna go ahead and get the Android app for it so that I can access the videos and stuff through the app, and that should be fun. I mean, so far so good. I mean, I cannot complain. I have yet to find anything that I don't like about this camera. And tonight, when it's dark out and it's nighttime, I'm going to be using the infrared on this to go walk around the yard a bit, because that is the one thing that I am looking forward to. Because, you know, as a paranormal investigator, cameras that shoot in the dark, they're kind of a necessity. And, you know, you're spending all this money for all these cameras and everything, and you're worried about, you know, this, that, and another. Hell, I can record myself and then stop the recording, flip the camera, start recording, and not skip a beat. Like, I can just go and go and go. I can record at myself. I can record away, and hell, get two of these cameras, put one facing away and one facing you, and it still takes up less space than a standard camera. And it has built-in IRs. I am blown away. Now, I don't know how well the IRs are going to work outside, because infrared light needs something to bounce off of in order to pick up lights. But with my lights off in this room and a dim TV, it still picked up a lot. And there's not much to bounce off of. I mean, I've got a green screen and white walls, so that's kind of giving it an advantage. But outside, who knows? So we're gonna look at that a little bit later. So hopefully you guys stuck around. I really do hope you guys stuck around, because we're going to have a lot to look at. Okay, here I am outside. As you can see, it picks up my night vision camera's light pretty damn good. I can see the pup in the background there, looking around, digging around. That's pretty decent. Now I can't personally tell what the video is going to look like. You know, let's see. You can pick her up over there. I can't personally see what it's going to look like, because you know how when you record video on a screen and your video screen, like, I'm seeing a lot behind me, but when I convert it over to like my phone or something, you know, you lose a lot of this stuff and a lot of this stuff behind something, because the camera for some reason focuses only on the middle. So as it sits, this is what it looks like outside at night with no moon. I was going to say, hey, look, but as you can see, look, there's a big star right there. There it is. Big star right there. So you can see the stars. You can see that that light. It's off, but it's that moonlight. There, now it's on. You can see the tower lights in the background there. So this is what it looks like at night in the dark with the infrared. And I'm going to be switching it over to not infrared, the standard. And this is what it is. This is outside, lights off and everything. You can still see the infrared light, like on my camera, or my phone at least. So that's what it looks like. That's the sky up there. Now, one thing I did notice is when you're working the buttons, it gets a lot of feedback in the camera, and I think that's because it's using the microphone in the camera, so it has that internal echo of the device itself. Now, if I were to, say, mount or use a different microphone, it won't pick up on that. I'm hoping, don't quote me on it. So I'm going to have to test that theory a little later. And I really like being able to just click this on and click this off of infrared. I really do like that feature. So, I mean, I'm picking up a lot of stuff, and that's pretty wild. I mean, you can see just how well my infrared floodlight works for my camera system there. And I mean, I think this is a better camera than what I thought, because it does say 5K at 30 frames a second. And when I'm watching it on my phone, I am seeing a lot more pixels. I'm seeing a lot more of the features of things in the 5K. Now, when I do the editing, it takes it down to 1080p, because, I mean, hell, an 8-minute video or 9-minute video in 1080p takes forever to process. So if I'm shooting in 5K or even 4K, that is a ridiculous wait for video, and a lot of people don't have that ability. And I'm just now realizing, you can see my hand way over here, right? Yeah, it is pretty much right next to the camera. My thumb right here, you can just see my thumb off the side of the screen there. I am that's about 3 inches in front and about shoulders width from the camera lens itself. So I mean, you have a really wide lens, so you're picking up a lot of info here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this off, swing it around the other camera, and see where we go from there. Let's see if I can find the button. There's power, and there's the off button. Okay, now I am recording on the forward facing, away from me. Yeah, and you can see a lot. I mean, holy smokes, that is ridiculously bright infrared. I mean, wow, that's insane. Especially for a pocket camera, basically. I mean, I cannot express how insanely bright this light is, or infrared light is. It's just two little infrared lights, and that is crazy. And the fact that there is like no videos of this in use or from the cameras, I mean, that is insane. Okay, I'm gonna stand. I'm in the middle of my lot. That right there, that white tube, that is, I'd say 48 feet away, and you can see it in this night vision. The actual shed there, that is 35 feet away. My fence there, that is about 50 feet. Let's see, the neighbor's house, we're talking 100 feet, give or take. So I mean, that is insane. That is insane. Let's see, how much? Yeah, I can see the trees up there, and we're talking, 100, 150 feet. So you have some pretty damn good throw on these little tiny lights on here. I mean, look at this. If I do this, you can see the trees, you can see everything. Let's see. I wonder, I'm gonna switch this to zoom. Yeah. I can see that my dogs are annoying as hell, but I can see the neighbors' vehicles. I can see my trailer, my ATV. I can see the Jeep. I can see the truck. I mean, that is pretty damn good. Let's see. Turn off. Infrared is not that one. That one. Turn off that guy there. So this is pretty much what I'm seeing. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm seeing. So I mean, you can't really see what I'm walking on here, but yeah, I mean, boom, there it is. That is crazy. And this is 5K, 30 frames a second. And again, I mean, this is an insane amount of light thrown from two little infrared lights. Because I mean, you see how much light is there. You even see the neighbors. If I turn that off, boom, that's what you're seeing. That's normal view. Boom, infrared lights up the world. For something that fits in the palm of your hand, and you can, look up and look down. Now, if I were to point this at the ground and just moving forward. I can keep this at my waist. I can keep it at my waist and still be looking directly ahead. I can set this on a table and still look right ahead. I could just have this laying on a table and I could be looking down at it and it still records video. I don't have to adjust any lights or anything because the lights focus wherever the camera's pointed at. And I think that's amazing. Now, one thing I would love to do is if there was like an updated, like when you hook it up to the app updates the camera to where it will flip the screen, like you can flip the camera back around without turning it off. That is the only drawback that I see with this camera, is that I cannot record and flip it a complete 180 degrees without turning it off. Now, being able to move it 90 degrees is okay, but I'd love that 180. That 180 is where their biggest feature would be. I mean, if they had that feature, this thing would be, you know, unstoppable. You wouldn't be able to beat this with many cameras. I mean, this is amazing. And for the $200 mark, I mean, that is a force to be reckoned with. I mean, that is insane beyond belief. And to have a touch screen, I mean, you can't beat that.